edition of Foodie Friday with the Kitchen Queen. And today we are going to be making a delicious limoncello coffee cake. And you can see I have a little bit of a different setup here today. I'm hoping that it will help you guys to see what I'm doing easier up here, closer to the camera. So let me know what you think about the new setup. Let me know what you think about the new sign. It was a recent gift from Caitlin. So shout out to Caitlin. Thanks for the sign. I love it. So cute. So if you are new to this program, let me introduce myself real quick. I am Jenn Pierce, better known as the Kitchen Queen. Not just because I wear a crown, but because that is my goal. I want to help you all feel like queens of your own kitchen by serving quick, easy food to your family that is all natural and you can feel good about serving it and eating it. And it's got to be easy. Quick and easy, right? So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this citrus limoncello coffee cake crunch from Do You Bake today. And what was I about to say? No idea. I'll just keep going. Okay, so I was gonna say, Do You Bake comes out with new products every month. So this one is no longer available. I still have a couple coffee cakes. If you need one, hit me up and I'll let you know what I have. But this came out a couple months ago, I think early summer. So if you see a product come out, snatch it up right away because chances are it's only available for that month. We do have certain things that are available all year round, but we have exclusive products come out each month so that we're able to give you a whole bunch of different options, more than if we just had the same catalog all year round. So, all right, so we're gonna make this cake. So I've started off with my 9-inch springform pan, which often people use for cheesecakes. It makes it easy to get your cake out of the pan. And I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350. I lied, it's supposed to be 325. I just remembered that. Okay, and so I've got my mixer here. You can see we're gonna start off creaming some butter, which all that means is taking softened butter and mixing it until it's got a creamy texture. So that should only take a second. So when you open up your resealable bag, you will find 3 different bags inside. The directions on the back of the bag explain exactly what to do with each bag, and I am just following those directions. It's not difficult at all. All right, so we pretty much have our butter creamed already. I will show you guys real quick. See, just looks like it is nice and soft and all together in there. So now we're gonna add 2 large eggs. One. My husband and I love coffee cake. I mean, who doesn't really? Like, it's pastry that you get to eat for breakfast. So what could be better? So this will be enjoyed probably some tonight and a lot through the weekend. What are you guys up to this weekend? Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. All right, just making sure, blending up our eggs and butter together. I know, mixer doesn't like it when I do this. So I'm trying to get all the butter in there. All right, and when you feel like you've got your eggs and your butter nice and together, we're gonna add the mix inside the package here. Well, I gotta turn down the speed so that it doesn't go all over the place, right? Okay, gonna mix that up a little bit. Oh, and we're adding 1/2 cup of milk. Makes that a little easier to come together. And then we are going to pour it as the first layer in our springform pan. And then we've got more going on. This is going to be kind of a 3-layer cake, and then also with a drizzle on top. So it's got lots of fun to it. It sounds complicated. It's going to look amazing and fancy, but the truth is, you guys see how easy this is, right? It's from a mix. That's how all our products with Do You Bake are. We use really great ingredients, but it's super easy. So it tastes amazing, and it's also delicious and easy. It's gotta be easy if I'm gonna make it. Okay. Get most of that off of there. Alrighty, so this is kind of our cake layer. And we're just gonna put this in our pan. See, is this going better? Do you guys like this view better than my typical one? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Just going to spread it out in the pan so it's mostly even. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll look prettier when it comes out. It'll taste great either way. Oh, the oven's preheated. So it's telling me to hurry up. Hi, Kathy. What are you up to this weekend? Anything? Any plans this weekend? Okay. Now, you can use the same bowl, even though it's still a little dirty. I'm going to use the same bowl because it's all going in the same cake. And we are going to move on to step 2, our second layer. So we're going to put in some softened cream cheese. All right. And get that creamed up a little bit. And let me just double check. Then I think we're going to add an egg to that. Cream cheese, beat until light and fluffy, add an egg, beat some more, and then add the contents of bag number 1. Well, what is bag number 1? It's the bag that came from inside that has the 1 on it. That's how easy we make it. You do not have to be an expert here. Nice and fluffy cream cheese. All right, adding my egg. There we go. Fluffing some more. Then it's open bag number 1. Getting powder on my phone. All right, we're gonna add bag number 1 to this. I think it's mostly sugar. Seems like a lot of sugar there. I can hear the sugar. So this is kind of like a cheesecake layer, I think, from the ingredients, from what I can tell. But I bet it's like a lemony cheesecake. Oh my gosh. I don't smell lemon yet, but this looks so good. So good, you guys. So excited. So excited. Okay. Creamy and yummy. So now we want to carefully add this layer. I'm trying to do it evenly so as to not really mess up the layer we already have in there, cake layer. So that was the cake layer. I'm pretty sure this is the cheesecake-ish layer. I want to slowly pour this one around. I don't want to do more smoothing out than I have to of this one. The more that you try to smooth it out, the more chance you have of disturbing the first layer. I'm going to try not to mess with it a whole lot. And try to only be smoothing out that top layer, so not using much pressure here. Say even get quiet when you're doing something delicate. How silly is that, right? Do you guys do that? Do you get quiet when you're doing something cautious or delicate? Too funny. Too funny. All right. How's it look? Pretty even. I'm excited. All right, so now we are moving on to the third layer, and in a small bowl, haha, for the magic of TV, we have melted some butter, and we are going to add to that our medium unlabeled bag. I have it in my scissors. That's why you gotta have an extra, right? So I'm going to do it the other way around, really, because it's just easier with my bowl here. Just with my medium bag, I'm going to add my melted butter to that. Look at me being all prepared today, guys. Aren't you proud? What? Butter's already melted and everything? Somebody killing it today. That's me. All right, we're just gonna mix this together to create our crumble. This is gonna be our crumble topping. So we had a cake layer, we had a kind of cheesecake layer, and now we're gonna have a crumble layer. And don't ask me exactly what a crumble is, because I'm not sure I could tell you. I think it's like butter and sugar and, butter and flour and sometimes some sugar. And this one looks like it also has some white chocolate chips in it that I can see. Or maybe they're lemon chips. I don't know. Should we find out? No, white chocolate. White chocolate chips in there. Yeah. So I'm trying to break up the clumps that I get. I mean, you do kind of want clumps because it's crumble, but small clumps, not big clumps. All right, now we're gonna create this layer on top. I'm gonna use my fingers for this. I always think a crumble needs to be done with your fingers. I'm so excited for this. How good does this sound, you guys? Who's local and wants to come over for a piece when it's all done, right? This is such a hard job that I have to make and eat these delicious foods. Jeez, I don't know how I do it every week. Oh. Next time you're sitting at your desk job, just think you could be doing this with Kitchen Queen Jenn. I do love it when I have guest bakers. So who wants to join me? Kathy, maybe you'll join me next week. Do not have to be an expert to do this either. You guys see me. How often do I mess up? Like all the time. All the time. All righty. Woo! See if I can show you guys that. See that crumble on top? How great is that? All right, I'm gonna pop this in the oven. We're almost done. 325 for 40 to 45 minutes until the cheesecake layer is set and your crumble is lightly golden on top. And then we're gonna make a glaze. So hang on one second. Put that in there. Set my timer or else I'll forget. We've got one more step. We're gonna make a nice little glaze for on top once it comes out and it's cooled. Our Lemoncello Drizzle is what it's called. It's not glaze. A Lemoncello Drizzle. All right, so this is our last little bag that was inside. You had 3 little baggies in here. Always use caution when pouring out your Do You Bake bags because we try to use minimal amounts of plastic and packaging. So they'll take the one mix and they'll put little bags in it. So you have to be careful when you take those little bags out of there. And then we're just going to add about a tablespoon of milk or water, whatever you prefer, and mix this up. Probably need a bit more than that. And I do believe this is like powdered sugar and natural lemon flavoring. Remember, Do You Bake only uses natural colors and flavoring. So anytime if we're making something lemon like today, we're only using natural lemon, real lemon flavoring, not any of that artificial chemical created lemon-like flavor in a lab. So there's our glaze that I will pour on top. Still got a couple lumps I'll work out. That I'll pour on top as soon as our cake comes out of the oven. And of course, I will share with you a picture of the final product. I'm so excited to eat it. And this was, excuse me, I'm getting too excited. This was our Citrus Lemoncello Coffee Cake Crunch. Excuse me. It came out, I think, for like National Coffee Cake Day. So keep an eye on your national holidays. We love to celebrate them at Do You Bake and offer different products with those. Like I said, this is not currently available. Check out a lot of the current products now, though. We have some yummy pumpkin items. We have all kinds of good stuff that is available this month. And what was I going to say? If you need a coffee cake, I do have a couple of them on hand. It might not, I don't know about any more lemon flavor, but I do have a couple others. So if you need one of these, just ask me about it and I will search what I have for you. And have a fabulous weekend. Be sure to tune back in 5 p.m. Fridays Eastern Time for another edition of Foodie Friday with the Kitchen Queen. Thanks.